home match of the season?
Yeah, it feels really good. We're excited to be on our home court after millions of hours on training here. So
it seems like every year I always make the same joke of you want to go get in the bus and drive around for a while, so it feels like it. How do things change on day-to-day game operations and pregame and that kind of stuff when you finally are at home?
A lot changes because we can take the time we need. I mean, we don't play until 1, and we're like in the gym at 9 a.m., scouting and looking at film and preparing, doing some team building. So it's more relaxing to start the game. But I think at the same time, there's going to be some nerves because this is a sixth place team in the nation, and we are on our home court, and I think it's going to take us a few points, honestly, to kind of get in our rhythm.
You've had good crowds, though. I mean, obviously you have a lot of Utah kids, and so a lot of Utah parents got to watch you play in the Beehive State, as well as you'd mentioned a good crowd in Vegas, so hopefully just adding more friends to the family is maybe not such a bad thing.
Well, yeah, thanks for being positive about it. Exactly, and now we'll have like the students and maybe even, that can motivate the girls to play solid. I don't know how many exactly. So normally, like if we end on a win, we always start with that same rotation, and then if something changes, then we adapt. But yeah, you don't want to change something that works, so we'll just stick to that rotation and then try to get some different people in, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
With a lot of different things you have, a lot of different players, this is kind of maybe a tough question, but who will be seeing a lot of and who will be hearing a lot of on the court today and tomorrow?
You're definitely gonna see like my setters like Aubrey Whatcott, Jaden Daffer, my libero, my outside Sage Brinson, Mary Mole, my middles, Carly Connor, Ava Rasmussen, my right sides, Mackie McDonald, she plays everywhere. Abby Van Vossen, Ashley Steffen goes in as a pin hitter. So you're going to see, those big names for sure. But hopefully, some other girls will have an opportunity and they can step up and shine as well.
We've talked an awful lot about Snow, but, there's another opponent here as well in Northwest. And, you get a little taste of them prior to games really counting against them.
I know, we're so lucky because we actually play them this weekend and then we play them again next weekend.
On the home floor, a week apart.
Yeah, so that's kind of exciting. I mean, there could be a positive and negative of that, but we'll just, we're going to try to focus on what we're learning about that team and study film and prep for the week, and hopefully that will help us in our game.
Question I hate to ask, but hopefully everybody's healthy at this point of the season?
Yeah. We just have Oakley, who has a concussion, got hit in the head with a ball, and so she's out. But, yeah, everyone's really healthy.
All right. Appreciate it. Best of luck, and we'll talk to you as the weekend goes on.
Thank you. Go Wrestlers.
This is Darshea Gallard, our CWC head volleyball coach. Stay with us. We will come back. We'll get you starting lineups and serve it up. The first home game of the season for CWC, taking on 6th-ranked team in the country, Snow College, next here on Rustler Media.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Rustler Radio is brought to you in part by Bailey Tire and Auto Service. They feature priceless car rental. If you need a vehicle for whatever the reason, they offer cars, SUVs, and even a 12-passenger van. Rent online at pricelesscarrental.com. Priceless Car Rental at Bailey Tire and Auto, Riverton and Lander.
Getting ready for the Rustlers and the Snow College Badgers, the 6th-ranked team in the country. And let's tell you what you're looking at in the opponent. They are 17-2 on the volleyball season, and some of the people you're going to be hearing about. Number 13 is Lydia Montag. She is a 6'1 freshman out of Huntsville, Utah. Leads this team in kills at 173, leads this team in blocks at 50. And Lydia Montag at 6'1 there is one certainly that helps make this team go. Also a very athletic Sarah Morley. She's only 5'6". She had a pace in Utah, but she has a tremendous vertical on her. and she will be one that the Rustlers will be putting on the radar as far as getting the stop on that as well. Top digger is Savannah Taylor. She is, where is Savannah Taylor at on my roster there? Savannah Tanner, excuse me. Savannah Tanner, a 5'4" sophomore out of Gilbert, Arizona. 180 digs on the season to lead her team. Sarah Morley at 134, and then Ellie Anderson with 115 digs. And Ellie Anderson comes in as the #1 server in the country as far as aces are concerned. She has 41 aces, and that was prior to the match against Northwest College. So if she had some there, they could add to the total there. But 41 ace serves by Ellie Anderson, the #1 server in the country. 6 wins in a row for the Snow College Badgers. Their last loss came to Miami-Dade, the 4th-ranked team in the nation, when Snow College, the 6th-ranked team in the nation, lost to them 3-1. The Snow College last time out, they beat Iowa Western and NJC. In that tournament, they also swept a pair of Region 9 opponents of Central's, Casper College and Eastern Wyoming. Next up for Snow College, they will be at Southern Nevada on Saturday of next week to open up their conference play. Central comes in, and Coach Darshea has played a little bit of everybody on this roster, and that's what preseason is about. She started the year with 20 girls on the roster and now has 17, unfortunately, due to Grace Gregory being still injured and redshirting, and then also a couple of our foreign players redshirting this year as well. So she's got 17, which when you can only play 6 at a time, 17 is kind of a hard number to manage, but Darshea has done that this season, and a lot of different people with a lot of different stats. Sage Burnson, the 5'11" freshman out of Highland, Utah, leads in kills at 110. And then Mary Moyle is at 87. Ava Rasmussen has 76. The top libero on Central's team, Jaden Daffer, 185 digs for the Iowan, as Jaden Daffer, coming out of Percival, Iowa, the 5'2" freshman, is just, she says in a survey I sent out, she wants to be the most energetic on the court, and by golly, if she's not, I don't know who is, as you'll see number 8 all over the place. Leading in assists is Aubrey Watcott. Last year, Aubrey had 330 assists on the season and was the leading assister. Already Aubrey with 314. We'll step aside for our national anthem and be back after this.
Rustler Sports is brought to you in part by Expressway Lube of Riverton and Lander. They offer the 10-minute oil change. They also perform maintenance on all types of vehicles. Expressway Lube at 315 South Federal Boulevard in Riverton.
Or at united.com.
Lineups being introduced. I think he's going to do the entire team. Ellie Anderson, that's ace server in there. Savannah Tanner, their libero. Also Tessa Roberts and Andrea Anna McKee. Brianna Averett, I believe, is injured on this team. Sarah Morley. Corin Thornock, 6-foot freshman out of Spanish Fork, Utah. Actually, I think played a couple of years of high school in Wyoming, in Evanston, I do believe, for Corin Thornock. Lydia Montag, as I mentioned, the 6'1" freshman from Huntsville, Utah. Jeff Reynolds in his 3rd season, and what a season, what a career he has put together already for CW's, for Snow College. We'll get to that as we go, but let's introduce your Lady Rustlers. Alicia Glovax, 5'8" freshman from Monument, Colorado. Sage's Rage, that's Sage Burnson, number 3. Ava Rasmussen is wearing number 4 from South Jordan, Utah. The sophomore, Kamiri Robinson, from Richfield, Utah. Mary Moyle out of Midway, Utah. This is Abby Van Vossen, the 6'1 freshman from Utah. Jaden Daffer of Percival, Iowa. Mackie McDonald, the 6-foot sophomore from Colorado Springs. Maddie Bay, the 5'5 sophomore from Meeteetse. There's the left-handed freshman from Shoshone, Ashley Steffen. Setter Aubrey Whatcott. There's Peyton Williams. There is the Riverton product, Taylin Thompson, a sophomore from RHS. Then you have Riley Boyle, a 5'9 freshman, and the 6'3 sophomore from Prince George, British Columbia, is the sophomore Carly Connor. They will high-five their head coach, Darshea Gallard, in her third season as the CWC head coach. She is assisted by Jennifer Kellner here today. Central at 5-8 as coach gets the handshake with Coach Reynolds. He is assisted by Charlie Ogilvy. And we are ready to get volleyball, the home season for the Lady Rustlers, started from CWC. This is KCWC FM Riverton. I'm John Gabrielson. Again, Amanda Nikoloff in the new media class. We have Kendra Leesberg directing, Morgan Vanetti, Jane McDonald, Abby Sullivan, and Angelo Sage on our cameras. Also, Ryan and Shanna helping in the back. Eric is also working as well, as they've got the whole crew ready to go. Rasmussen, McDonald, Whatcott, Moyle, Burnson, and Connor will be the 6 that start, and Connor will come out as the libero checks in. That is Jaden Daffer. On the other side, Snow College in their gray uniforms, blue numbers and orange trim. And Lydia Montag right in the middle, along with Corin Thornock and McKee out there, as well as Anderson, the top server in the country. Almost gets another ace as McDonald's going to bring one over, but Tanner is there. They'll go outside with a tap. Daffer gets it. Block at the point, punched back up by Rasmussen. McDonald taps it over. Someone was in the net, no calls. The net's moving. Cross is going to be partially blocked from Thornock. McDonald goes down the line and in. And Mackie McDonald with the first strike of the season for Central, her first kill. For Mackenzie McDonald, the 6-foot sophomore from Colorado Springs, and Sage Burnson is serving for Central. A little jump serve. Thornock is there. They'll go back to Thornock. She'll be touch blocked by Rasmussen. Whatcott gets the first hit, so Daffer will set Sage from the back row, and that'll find pay dirt. And Sage Burnson, the tally, and it's a quick 2-0 lead just underway here at Central Wyoming College. Central 5-8 taking on the 17-2 6th-ranked team in the nation. Back row, Morley has got some great vertical, as you saw it on that one. Moyle is going to be blocked, but Daffer digs it up, and McDonald will free ball it over. Back the other way, there is the first tally of the game for Lydia Montag. Lydia's mother, Suzanne Waite, a former name to Wyoming volleyball fans, as she was a volleyball player at the University of Wyoming, transferring from Utah Valley State College back in the day. I'm not sure if she played for English or Stedman. I'm trying to figure out where she played. My archives, I'm having a little problems trying to figure that out, but there's a nice little play by Morley as she'll do a roll shot over the top of the Central defense, and we are tied at 2 apiece. Serving, Gentry Eisen. Set middle, Rasmussen off the block of Montag, and Ava will pick up her first kill. Ava with 78 on the season, 3rd on the team, and she will check out as going back to serve comes Jaden Daffer. And also going to back set McDonald over the top of the block. Nice dig by Tanner, but nobody else is home, and second kill for Mackenzie McDonald. Colorado Springs athlete, Mackenzie. Jaden Daffer serving, and if you hear me say Jay Daffer, it's partially because it's her nickname, but it's also because of a University of Wyoming thing, is her dad a running back for the Cowboys in the late 80s, early 90s, and that will be a point Snow, and it's 4-3. Serving, Savannah Taylor out of Gilbert, Arizona. Tough serve on the jump. Whatcott back set Sage behind the line is going to hit the back judge on the foot, and that is out. And we are tied at 4 apiece. 4-4 the score. Tanner again serving from the near side up against the Snow bench. As Moyle gives it to Whatcott. Sage with a little poke, knocks it off of Anderson, and Sage Burnson with her second kills. Riley Boyle, the 5'9" freshman out of Marriott, Slaterville, Utah, coming in. And also coming in, Abby Van Vossen, the 6'1" freshman out of Ogden, Utah. And Riley Boyle will serve it up. Nicely done to Morley as they'll set her in the middle, and again that vertical paying off as she can sky, and she will get her second kill of the match. And we are tied again, tied at 5s. Talked about Coach Jeff Reynolds and what he's done in 3 years. They have been ranked inside the top 20 in their last 31 polls of college volleyball, and I think won the conference for the first time in 31 years at his helm. As there's a nice play. Mary Moyle takes the set on the outside, and the freshman from Midway, Utah, gets her first kill on the home court. Both soccer teams filling up the student section here. They'll play later today for Central, their first ever home games for the CWC soccer program. Back row attempt coming up. Daffer's going to get a set to the outside. Block, and they're going to call 4 hits. Not a block, they'll call 4 hits on Central. And McKee will check back in, the 6'1" sophomore from Brigham City, Utah. And Morley will go back to serve. Again, 5'6" sophomore from Payson, Utah. Carly's going to get called for a carry as that ball got brought back by Riley Boyle from the other side, and they'll call a carry on Carly as the set wasn't where she needed it. She was too high in the air, and so she tried to shovel it over, and they busted her on it. 7-6 Snow. Burnson receives, back set, Van Vossen down the line. Nice dig in the back row by Morley. And McKee gets one to roll off the top of the net and fall down. And Snow is out to an 8-6 advantage now. Just getting this home season underway. Burnson on the sideline. Daffer will bring it back to Sage. Sage will wind up, send it to the back row. Anderson, McKee's going to hit the net, and that'll be 4. And that violation will go back to Central as Rasmussen back into the front row. Carly Connor will go back to serve. I asked the kids a bunch of questions. I said, who would you most like to meet? And Carly Connor put RuPaul as somebody she would like to meet. And unfortunately, we'll get our first service error of the season. But RuPaul was a very interesting choice. And RuPaul has a TV show called Drag Races, being a drag queen on Netflix. She said it's only available in Canada, though, so American Netflix doesn't get it. 9-7 Snow. Burnson blocked partially by Anderson. She says no, but they're going to put it back over. Punched and out, doesn't matter anyway, as they're going to give up the point, and Snow will get it. And it's 10-7, and Marcy Stapley, 5'11" sophomore from Morgan, Utah, coming in. Badgers have been ranked as high as number 4 under Reynolds as Burnson crushes one. That ball goes, it's dug and touched the ceiling. They'll play it as long as it stays on your side, and then Rasmussen fires one between Montag and McKee, and Ava Rasmussen with her second kill. Mackie McDonald and Aubrey Whatcott back into the game as Van Vossen and Boyle check out. And Aubrey Whatcott, the sophomore setter, will serve it up from Clinton, Utah, as she'll serve it out, unfortunately. And that's our second service error on Central. 11-8 Snow, game 1. Best 3 out of 5. Tough serve is going to be an ace. as it shanks off of a Rustler. And yeah, who else do you think serves that other than Ellie Anderson, the 5'7" freshman from Volleyball Town, Utah? That is Morgan, as they have won championship after championship there. Ellie Anderson was part of 4 straight championships, and now she gets her second ace. So the nation's ace leader adds 2 more to her total. 13-8 Snow. Stay with us. We'll be back after this quick timeout on Rustler Media.
The Sports Scoreboard for Rustler Radio is sponsored by Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Customize any pizza with your favorite toppings, crust, and complete the order with a salad and a dessert. Our pizza, your oven. Not as crazy as it sounds. Papa Murphy's Pizza of Riverton, 1020 North Federal next to Dollar Tree at 856-TAKE. That's 856-8253 and online at papamurphys.com.
13-8 Snow out in front of Central Wyoming College in game number 1. Coach Reynolds not only doing a great job, how about the fall season for the Snow Badgers? Their women's soccer team is ranked 7th. Their men's soccer team is ranked 18th. Their football team is ranked 16th in the country. Their volleyball team ranked number 6. And Anderson with a short serve this time. Brought it back. Nice job. Caught put back over by Rasmussen. That ball might have been out, but Moyle goes and gets it. Joust at the net, won by Snow. Burnson blocked again. Daffer brings it up. Setting it over. Nicely done as Ellie Anderson. Actually, it's Morley gets there. Great dig in the back court by Moyle. Burnson off the touch of a block. Snow brings it back near side McKee. Daffer picks it up off of a redirect. Sent back over and won by Watcott. Outside, right side down the lane. Thornock dug by Daffer. Moyle from the back court is going to send it long. And after a tough volley, Central's going to come up short. 14-8 Snow out in front. Pretty good crowd on a Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. As they'll go right at Burnson again with the serve. Sage will throw it off the block of Montag, but she'll collect the block, will Montag. And it's going to be 15-8 Snow out in front. Snow went 3-0 against Northwest earlier this morning, winning in 3 quick ones as Rasmussen sends it over. Tanner got a piece of it and then brought back over. Watcott, the setter, got the first hit on it. Mackey on the right side asks for it, gets it. Back row, Morley digs it. To the outside again, Thornock, touch block. Moyle gets it in the back court. Moyle from the 10-foot line, hammers one down. Mackie McDonald puts it right back down, but again, 2 digs by Morley. And that one is going to fall in front of Daffer, who thought she had the pancake and does not. And it is now Snow doubling up Central right now, 16-8. Snow beating Northwest 25-15, 22, and 21 as Anderson serves that into the net. And that will give the ball back to Central. And that was about 6 straight points served by Ellie Anderson to post her team with a 16-9 advantage right now. And a short set middle to Montag. Kill number 2 for Lydia. Gentry Eisen, the 5'4" freshman, comes in. She has a sister, Shelby Eisen, on this team. Gentry's a freshman. Shelby's the sophomore, but Gentry is older than her sophomore sister. After serving a mission and coming back. Nicely done by Thornock as she'll go right through the middle of a Central block. And Central will call another timeout. So Central exhausting both of their timeouts here in match number 1, or game number 1, as they are finding themselves down 18-9 here already. Coach Reynolds talked about his Snow College team. He says every year's rebuilding. He just doesn't reload. He's got to rebuild. Graduation, kids going on missions. He lost a couple of kids to Division I programs last year, one to Utah State and Autumn Spafford. He lost another to Idaho State. And so he brings in 10 newcomers to a team that has been, as I mentioned, nationally ranked 31 straight weeks. And doing some great things there. Darshea Gallard in her third season on the other side. Next up for Central, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we'll take on Northwest, and then at 11, they'll take on Snow once again. Coach Reynolds was not excited with the way his team played against Northwest, even though they won 3-0. He said, we just didn't wake up, and expecting better in this one, and so far so good as Moyle will go through the block and tally the kill out of the timeout for Central. Daffer will go back to serve. Moyle with her second kill. She, Burnson, Rasmussen, and McDonald all with 2 kills apiece for Central. Got to get the block going as that one goes out by Montag as she'll send it long. No touch from Central. And back-to-back points by C-Dub has them down by a touchdown now at 18-11. Jaden Daffer sends it in middle. Right side, touch block by Carner. Back to Carly, off the block, and Connor will collect her first kill. Carly Connor works the fitness center when I'm upstairs working out every now and then. Was going to work at Costco this summer, but ended up working at a train museum giving tours, did Carly Connor. So I called her Sheldon from Big Bang Theory because he loves trains. And that one right in the campfire is going to connect for Snow. And Stapley will come into the front row, is going back to serve Tanner, and coming out of the game is Montag. 19-12 on the Papa Murphy's scoreboard, thanks to Papa Murphy's Pizza. Take and bake home pizza, 856-TAKE for Papa Murphy's, our scoreboard sponsor. Central piecemeals one back together. Morley's going to put that into the net, and the antenna flies off of the net. And so Sage Burnson is going to be part-time groundskeeper, and she'll put that back together for us. Riley Boyle. And also Abby Van Bossen going to check back in. Sage checks it. Stapley was helping out. So McDonald and Watcott will check out of the contest for Central. 19-13. Central trailing by 6 with 6 points to go. Floating serve, Morley, back set, blocked by Moyle. Mary Moyle with the stuff. Ava Rasmussen leads the team in blocking at 24. Ava has 34. Carly has 24. And she had 56 last year, second on the team. Central down by 5. Nice spike, piece of it by Daffer. And that is Morley again, Sarah Morley with her third kill. Serving, Corin Thornock. And a lot of these girls know each other, have played each other as that ball set maybe too far from the net as Van Vossen puts it into the net. And back to a 7-point Snow advantage. Daffer first touch outside Moyle, through the block and count it, Mary Moyle. Third kill for Mary. Back to within 6 with 4 to go. Moyle jump serve right in the middle of the court. Tanner rockets that one off the roof, and then a nice play off the floor by Eisen, but it goes out of bounds, and Central will get it. Boy, Eisen right at the last second dove and kept that one off the floor. Moyle. The serve, near side Morley, poked back over by Connor. Van Vossen said that Morley was in the standard. Referee did not pay attention to that as Burnson knocks one through the block. Eisen is there. Morley again over the block. Set deep, corner and out. Good idea by Riley Boyle. She set far corner. Nobody was home, but the ball just travels a little long and is out. Back in is McKee, the 6'1" sophomore for Snow College. Serving Morley. Set middle, Connor, too far away again as that one hits the top of the tape. And Snow 2 points away from taking game number 1. And we're going to see Alicia Glovax check into the ball game, the 5'8 freshman out of Monument, Colorado. Alicia Glovax from the Palmer Ridge Bears says she is 100% French. Both of her parents are French, and that set misses away as Carly can't catch up with it as well. And it is all of a sudden game point for Snow College. Nice serve, dug by Daffer, was almost an ace. Back row is going to hit the top of the tape and connect for Corin Thornock. And that's how it ends, 25-16. Snow College, the advantage in game number 1. Badgers 25, Rustlers 16. It's 1-0 Snow. We'll be back after this on 88.1. This is Rustler Volleyball on Rustler Media.
If you want to change your life and earn your high school equivalency certificate or GED, Central Wyoming College is ready to support you. Hello, my name is Mike Hansmo, and I'm the Director of College and Career Readiness at CWC. We have a great team of instructors in Riverton, Lander, Fort Washakie, DuBois, and Jackson who are all ready to support you. Registration begins Monday, August 26th. All you need to do is show up with your government ID, and we will assist you with whatever your dream may be, including earning your high school equivalency certificate or your future education goals or your future career goals. At CWC, we are here to support our entire community, so change your life by earning your high school equivalency certificate. For more information, call me at 855-2189. That's 855-2189.
Schools are opening in Fremont County. Young people are out there. They're pedestrians. They're climbing on and off school buses, and they're riding bikes. Remember to yield for pedestrians. Watch for kids. Watch for bicycles. They are everywhere. Watch for school buses. Remember, it is illegal to pass a school bus that is stopped and loading or unloading children. This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. By exercising extra care and caution, you too can save a life.
Gales Carpet One supports CWC and Rustler Athletics. These competitors are more than athletes, they're students too, and Gales knows that is important on so many levels. Gales Carpet One is proud to invest in our community college and Rustler athletes. They wish the best to the Rustlers this season. Located in downtown Riverton, on Facebook, or online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
I want to remind you that you can catch the Rustler Sports Report every Tuesday and Thursday on 88.1 FM, KCWC. The game is also the broadcast is also streamed live on our Rustler Radio web stream, which you can find by going to Rustler Radio on Facebook. And if you miss it, you can go to rustlerathletics.com, and up in the right-hand corner there is a little icon that says Rustler Minute. You can click on that. You can also listen to past Rustler Minutes or the Rustler Minute of the Day, and also the Rustler Sports Report. That's every Tuesday and Thursday right here from Rustler Sports Media. Game 1, Snow College. They win it 25-16. They will regroup, and we'll get our first look at the Shoshone product as Ashley Steffen, the lefty from Shoshone High School, will step in, the 5'11 freshman. She wears number 12, and we'll get our first look at her as she comes out to play. Burnson, McDonald, Daffer, Moyle, and Watcott, the other ones out there on the floor for CWC. They have switched sides. Central is in their charcoal grays, Snow in their light grays. And Watcott will serve it up to get things started. Watcott serves, skims the tape, up at the top, pushed over by Ellie Anderson, and she will get the kill. So 1-0 quickly, Badgers. So here comes Ellie Anderson again, nation's #1 server. And she unfortunately now has 2 serving errors in the match, as she also has 2 aces and was also an instrumental part of the big run for Snow that kind of separated them from the Rustlers in the first game. 1-1, back set, down the line. Daffer got a piece of it, but connect for McKee. And here's a substitution for you as 6'1" McKee comes out in favor of the 5'4" Eisen. And again, even though she's the freshman, she's the older sister to the sophomore, Shelby Eisen. Set middle, McDonald, touch block, and then down, and Mackenzie McDonald. I'm going to give her her third kill. I'm a generous stat keeper, by the way. I'll give them like hockey assists, 3 passes before everything. I'm just generous like that. McDonald will serve. Rasmussen is back in. They'll go to the outside. Through the block is Morley. And Sarah Morley with her 4th kill. And out comes Montag, in comes Stapley. Coach Reynolds steps out near the court to give Tanner the call on where he wants the serve to go. And she will put it at Burnson. Watcott, Rasmussen goes over the top of her, but Moyle is there at the net, tapped over. Nice dig by Watcott. She goes after and gets it again. That must not have been her on the first hit. But out of bounds it goes, and Snow now with a 4-2 lead. They already lead 1-0 after having taken the first 25-16. Tanner sends it out. Service error number 3 on the Badgers. I thought it was interesting. Last game, Snow was singing, "Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow," which might be their school song. I'm not sure, but I'm doubting. But it was kind of humorous that they would sing that in the middle of the fall season. Morley can't fire. Daffer went and got it. Nice job by Tanner. Just Morley drills one. Daffer is there again. Moyle cross at the 10-foot line is going to be off the net. And it will be Snow volleyball. I would say in the middle of summer, but I guess it is snowing pretty good on Togety Pass right now in Fremont County. And 60% chance of rain is headed Riverton's way for their home opening soccer as Maddie May into the ball game. Cannot connect on that one, and Thornock will get the ace. 3rd ace of the day. And if you're listening, the Teton powwow that is going on in Jackson is still going on despite the weather, I'm told. So Rasmussen is blocked, but it's out of bounds, and Ava will pick up her 3rd kill of the match. Yeah, snowing on Togety Pass, which is about, hour and a half drive from here up in the mountains on the way to Jackson, and snowing there. Looks beautiful outside right now. Nice little dunk by Anderson. Burnson with an athletic jump from the back. Nice dig by Daffer, but brought back over by Stapley. Daffer with a great one-arm dig, but it went kind of an overpass right to the net. And Stapley says, "Thank you very much," and she pounds it back down. Height exchange is the 6'1" McKee back in place of the 5'4" Gentry Eisen. Sorry about that, Gentry. I'm going to make you shorter than that. As Burnson is dug in the back row. Morley, back row, dug by Moyle. Back to Burnson, swing. Tanner is there. Outside, touched at the net by Rasmussen, and Maddie May can't get there. And count the kill for Andriana McKee. And Alicia Glovax is going to check into the ball game for Maddie May. Mentioned her parents, both 100% French, she said. Her dad played professional basketball in France. Outside Burnson. She's listed out of Monument, Colorado, as Burnson will tally a kill in the middle of me stammering over myself. 8-5 Snow the lead. Jaden Daffer will serve it up. Anderson outside, cross, count it. McKee, 3rd kill, all of them here in this set. 9-5 Snow, starting to widen the gap little by little here on the Rustlers as Stapley will serve. Ball touches the top of the tape. Watcott on 2 brings it over. Stapley, and then the 3rd hit not going to fall over for Montag. That was a great effort, though. And serving will be Aubrey Watcott. She's a former Titan out of Syracuse, majoring in psychology. She says, I asked him what a 10-second talent is, and she said, I'm 10-second talentless. And unfortunately, she will send that one long. And the third service error, first of the game on Central, will make it 10-6 with the nation's top ace server coming up, Anderson. Outside the lefty, Steffen connects. Ashley Steffen with her first kill in a Rustler uniform on the home floor. 5'11" freshman from Shoshone High School. 10-7. Sage Burnson serving. Nice tough serve. Roll shot dug by Watcott. Daffer puts it up. Moyle touched by Snow at the net. Anderson, Campfire, McDonald chicken wings it back over to the near side. McKee goes cross court and connects. Boy, McKee has 4 kills, and they're all right here in this set. Out of their 11 points, 4 of them belonging to McKee. And there is a 4-point lead. And Riley Boyle checking back in for Central as Watcott will come out. Moyle to Boyle, left hand Steffen kind of falling back, and I guess not quite such that she is left-handed. So Daffer jumps from the back row, sends it deep to Eisen, and then drilled by Lydia Montag. Unofficially her third kill. I think she's got a couple more than that. I'm not a great stat keeper through the net on the first activity of the volleyball season. Serving Eisen. Burnson shanks it off to the left. Moyle's going to send it back the other way. Steffen with the left hand. Powers it to the back row where Eisen digs it. Sent back over by Thornock. One and done for Central. Out to the outside. Morley over the top of the Central defense will connect. 5 kills for Sarah Morley. And Gentry Eisen of Mount Pleasant, Utah. Left-handed serve right at Burnson again as they've kind of attacked her. And then Montag had a Christmas present come over the net right to her, and she just flat out whiffed it as she's got a grin on her face laughing with her teammates. Those are just ones of those 90-yard touchdown bombs that you're just waiting to catch and you drop it because you had too much time to think about. And I think that was kind of the situation there. But Central is going to serve it into the net as McDonald. And it will be side out back to Snow, now with a 6-point advantage for the Badgers after they won the first 25-16. Tanner with a tough serve. They'll go to the outside. Moyle touched and then sent to the back. Tanner is with it. Anderson into Stapley, dug by Daffer. Moyle blocked at the net. Daffer's there. Nope, it was Boyle first. Burnson into the Campfire from the back row, and Sage will get her 4th kill of the afternoon. Glovax will check in for Steffen, and Alicia will serve. Alicia tied for tops on the team in aces. She has 11. She and Sage and Jaden Daffer all with 11 aces on the year, and that ball set too low from Anderson to Stapley, and Central within 4. Glovac serving. Set. Morley past a diving Burnson, and Sarah Morley with kill number 6. Morley, the second best killer on the team behind Montag. Thornock just 6 Ks behind her. Serving is Thornock. Moyle off the top of the block. Can't get to it. Eisen and Mary Moyle with her 4th kill, first of the second stanza. Central hanging there. Have not let it expand past 6, but haven't brought it in any closer than 4 either. Chance to do that here as they'll back set. Pushed over by Thornock. Daffer comes and gets it. Burnson off a block. Morley and then Rasmussen, and that one's just outside. It's a great scrappy play by Central just to get what they got out of that, actually, as McKee will check back in. And again, it's back to a 5-point lead. It's kind of been bouncing between 6 and 4 as Rasmussen pokes it right and gets the kill. I think she might have missed it for the most part, but managed to get a little bit of hand on it to misdirect it and bring it back and put it down. Back to within 4. Daffer serving. At the net, Central within 3 now. See, I would give her an ace on that one. That's the kind of stat guy I am, but I think after 2 or 3 touches, you don't get to call it that. Daffer again to serve. Anderson, right side, and a McKee kill is number 5. Central got it within 3, but back down now by 4. Talking with our athletic director, Steve Barlow, he figures we have about 130 athletes on campus here at Central. The most athletic programs of any in the state of Wyoming as McDonald is dug in the back by Thornock. She'll get a back row attempt and send it deep and out, and Central within 3. And I think about 100 of those 130 athletes are in the building right now helping out our crowd. I see both soccer teams here. The men's basketball team is here. I think the women's basketball team is running concessions right now. So actually I see a few of them in the crowd now as well. So athletic programs helping out. Morley gets touched at the net. Steffen left side goes cross. Dug nicely by Anderson. That ball thrown deep, literally by McKee. Burnson goes into the net. And Sage just not on track today as far as the stats that we've seen Sage rack up throughout the season so far. A couple of different games, Sage has 17 kills in those matches. Anderson again serving with a 4-point lead. Burnson, that one goes down the line but out by Sage. And it's 19-14. Anderson, their number 1 setter on the team, 565 of those on the year. Left-hand Steffen, ball goes off the ceiling, and that'll be a kill for Ashley Steffen. Second blast by Ash. I was looking through the record books as well, and assists in a season. Katie St. John in the very first year back for CWC had 1,366, and you look right now, and Ellie Anderson has 565 already on the season, and that'll be a kill for Snow and a point Snow, and they lead 20-15. Central down by 5 with 5 to go. They were kind of in this precarious situation as well. Left-handed floating serve that Daffer goes and gets. Steffen again. That ball close to the net. Fighting it off the standard. Moyle touched. And Central gets the point. Mary Moyle with her 5th kill. Going to see Kamiri Robinson for the first time on the home floor this season. The 5'7" sophomore, as I have her listed as a freshman, but she is a sophomore from Ridgefield, Utah. Led the team in aces last year. And then Montag off the side of a block of Rasmussen is going to connect for Snow, her 4th-ish kill in this game. 21-16 now in favor of Snow. They already lead 1-0, winning 25-16, and there's an ace by Tanner. 4th ace of the match by Snow. And I think thanks to Ellie Anderson, the rest of the team adding aces there, the number 1 team in the country serving aces. 3 to go for Snow. Tanner with another hard serve. Moyle from Boyle, blocked back over at the net, back set, left hand, Steffen. Tanner is there to the outside, Morley down the line. Burnson with one hand brings it back. Back set down the line, dig by Kamiri Robinson, but a kill for Thornock, her 3rd. And it is 23-16 Snow. Mackie McDonald back in. Jaden Daffer will check in for her to go play the back row. Daffer, by the way, was recruited for rowing in Iowa as well, be a collegiate rower. So I'll have to talk with her more on that. Burnson shanks it a bit. They'll bring it up. Burnson from the 10-foot line, rolls, shots it over. Outside Morley, blocked by Rasmussen and Steffen. I think Ava might have got the more of that, but you know how I stat keep, so they both get a stat. Luckily for the rest of the world, my stats don't count for anything other than what I say on the radio broadcast. Not going to see my stats on the NJCAA website. Wondering what we're stopping play for, but it's for Tanner to tie her shoe, and we're back. Glovax will serve. Alicia, a little short one. Eisen is there. Morley dug by Daffer. Moyle on the 10-foot line. Snow back set. Daffer again is there. Moyle pushing it through the block. Nice job by Anderson. She's their setter, and she got first hit, but Morley's going to roll, shot it over, and it's in. Sarah Morley is 7 kills so far, and at game point, Central going to burn a timeout. We will step aside and take said timeout with them. Game point, Snow up 1-0. They lead 24-17 on Rustler Radio.
Gales Carpet One supports CWC and Rustler Athletics. These competitors are more than athletes, they're students too, and Gales knows that is important on so many levels. Gales Carpet One is proud to invest in our community college and Rustler athletes. They wish the best to the Rustlers this season. Located in downtown Riverton, on Facebook, or online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
(24-17). Not sure why the timeout clock is not running, but Snow College used about 30 seconds of it, but the clock is not running to signify when the timeout would be over. But Central will be out soon enough. Central on a 1-game win streak coming in. As I mentioned, they bookended their trip to Las Vegas with a couple of wins. I had hoped to talk to Brooks Paskett, our soccer coach, during this volleyball match, but Brooks is busy getting his teams ready to play. Out of the timeout, we come to game point, Corn Thornock serving. Back set Rasmussen, too high, they want a touch, no touch. Game 2, Snow College. First one went 25-16. Second one goes 25-17. And we'll take another timeout between matches. 6th ranked team in the country, Snow College, out in front. Count right now is 2-0 Snow College. We'll be back after this break. This is Rustler Volleyball on Rustler Media.
The 2019 Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation Safety Fair is coming October 3rd to Arapahoe School. Geared to the youth and the traveling public, there will be lots of activities for kids, including horse culture, bouncy houses, basketball and football activities, a bike rodeo, and giveaways. While you're there, check out the car seat clinic, informational booths from various tribal programs, and the seatbelt and ATV simulators. The Wind River Intertribal Council DOT Safety Fair, October 3rd from 3 to 7 at the Arapahoe School, funded with Tribal Transportation Program safety funds.
Sponsorship of Rustler Athletics on 88.1 comes from FlyRiverton.com, offering daily flights from Riverton Regional Airport to Sheridan and to Denver International in a 50-passenger jet. Fly Riverton is now a partner with United Airlines, which means you can book flights from Riverton to any of over 300 destinations serviced by United, and your luggage will be transferred automatically. The flight features in-cabin service, and TSA check-in at Riverton is included. More information can be found at FlyRiverton.com or at United.com.
Sports are brought to you by Riverton RV. Now taking consignments, taking travel trailers, fifth wheels, and more. Riverton RV also has end-of-the-season deals on every unit on the lot. Riverton RV, where service is the key. On the south edge of Riverton and open online 24/7 at rivertonrv.com.
The Sports Scoreboard for Rustler Radio is sponsored by Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Customize any pizza with your favorite toppings, crust, and complete the order with a salad and a dessert. Our pizza, your oven. Not as crazy as it sounds. Papa Murphy's Pizza of Riverton, 1020 North Federal next to Dollar Tree at 856-TAKE. That's 856-8253 and online at papamurphys.com.
Game number 3 getting set to fire here at CWC. Snow College up 2-0, having won the first 25-16, just took the second 25-17. I'm John Gabrielson, manager of Rustler Radio here on 88.1. Big thanks to Amanda Nikoloff and the new media class, Kendra Leesburg, our director, Morgan Benetti, Jane McDonald, Abby Sullivan, Angelo Sage, also Ryan and Shanna helping us, and Eric as well. They are our student media workers here at Central Wyoming College in the new media class. This game broadcast on 88.1 FM, KCWC. Also on Rustler TV, which is your Spectrum Cable TV channel 189, and also streaming live on the interwebs at rustlerathletics.com. 2-0. Snow College is out in front. Again, CWC soccer will play the ladies at 5 o'clock tonight, the men at 8 o'clock from Wolverine Field at the Riverton High School field. And then also tomorrow, CWC volleyball will be playing at 9 o'clock against Northwest College. They'll be playing at 1 o'clock again against this very team they're playing now. Actually, I believe it's vice versa. I believe it's Snow at 9, and it is Northwest at 11. And it's kind of an interesting miscommunication. I think Northwest thought that they played Central in this game and that Central would play Snow later tonight, but Northwest just getting one game today. So Anderson starts things off. They'll go middle, Rasmussen. Rasmussen again digs. Tanner is there, brought back nicely by McKee and freeballed over by Morley. Whatcott set middle, Rasmussen. Ava Rasmussen. Her nickname is Chucky on the court, but Flava off the court, she says. And Sage Bernson's got blood on her hands, and she's going to have to exit as Adam Simon, the CWC athletic trainer, will attend to Sage. Maybe she doesn't have to come out. The up official saying no, but they're just going to let it go right now with Sage Bernson. Ava, again, the nickname of Chucky on the court. I'm guessing that's as she goes. Both teams doing the Get Up by Blanco Brown now as the PA playing that popular song right now, and pretty much everybody's that's standing up doing the Get Up right now here in Rustler Gym. All right, Bernson got a Band-Aid on her owie on her right hand, and she will serve it up, and she'll serve it out. Ison back into play. We're tied at 1s. I don't think Central has had a lead bigger than 2 in this ball game when it was 4-2 in game 1 in this entire match. Whatcott sends it outside. Moyle blocked. Bernson back to the net, I think is out, and it is. And it's 2-1 Snow College. I do know this. We'll be back on the air tomorrow at 8:45 with our pregame. 9 o'clock is game time. And we will have it for you on the internet and Rustler TV on your cable channel 189 as Rasmussen is blocked at the net. Near side Morley, blocked by Rasmussen. Back to the outside. Thornock goes deep. Burnson can't get there, and Thornock will get the number 4 kill for her. 3-1 Snow. They've served a lot at Sage Burnson today. Morley rips one quickly. Actually, Moyle rips one through there. Mary Moyle with her 6th kill of the match. Connor back into the front row. Ashley Steffen out there as well for Central, serving Jaden Daffer. Montag dug by Watcott. Back row Burnson. To the deep backside, near side cross. Daffer is there, but Moyle, nice hustle by Moyle. Daffer with another hustle off the ground, goes back to the ground and can't get there. And Sage Burnson takes that Band-Aid that she just got and she takes it off. And I think she's going to come out of the game as Peyton Williams will check in for her. Peyton, a 5'8" freshman out of Syracuse. And that serve goes deep and out. 4th service error as Glovax will check in for Steffen and Van Vossen will check in for Aubrey Watcott. Alicia sachets into her serve. Morley has the elevation and pounds it, and she's got 8 kills. Coach Reynolds wouldn't tell me what her vertical is. He just said that she gets the 2nd highest on the team, and she's only 5'6", as she can get up there. Glovax, Connor through the block. Carly Connor, 2nd kill. And Sage Burnson back out there as Peyton Williams comes out quickly after a couple of points spent out there. 5-4 Snow with a 1-point lead. Moyle into the net. 6 service errors on Central. And McKee back in serving Morley. And today has not been the day of service errors coming in pairs, as that was a very nice serve there. Van Vossen pokes it over. Back to the near side. Cross. Daffer can't get it. McKee with her 6th kill of the match so far. (7-4) Badgers. Morley serving. They already lead 2-0. Glovax goes out to the 10-foot line. Burnson touched by Snow. Cross court. Daffer is there. Poking it back over was Stapley, and Central will free ball it over. Burnson. Glovax back set. Van Vossen. Snow is there. Ball touched by Van Vossen at the net to slow that one down. Burnson over the top of the block as he got a touch on it. Tough rally here as a couple of players run into each other in the backcourt. Van Vossen, unfortunately, going to put it into the bottom of the net. And another volley won by Snow. They've won both of the long ones. Here comes Tay Thompson in. Taylin, the sophomore of Riverton High School, watched her sister Brooke play for her aunt Tiffany Stauffenberg. And they'll go right at Taylin, and she will set it up as Connor will bring it over. Cross court is out on the attempt by Thornock. And Rasmussen back in as Jaden Daffer will come out. Connor will serve. Near side, blocked by Rasmussen by Van Vossen. Abby Van Vossen, Abigail right in that one, knocks it back. Central within 2 points now. Carly, short serve, and nobody else could get around it as McKee got a first piece of it, but then nobody could get around her. The libero Tanner couldn't get around her. That's an ace. by my calculations, first ace of the day by Central. Comes in set 3 there within 1. Another short serve by Carly. This one, though, by Thornock, and then hard shot and a kill by McKee is her 7th kill of the match, and Montag back in. And her mother, Suzanne, a University of Wyoming volleyball player. Thompson from the 10-foot line sends it over. McKee, cross court. Daffer, nice dig. Glovax outside Burnson, off at the top of the block. Brought back over. Glovax back set, real close to the net. Montag blocks it. And Central, again, finding themselves in that danger zone as this one kind of hanging around the 2 to 4 points again like last game, but 3 points in favor of Snow. Nice job, Taylor Thompson, to come get that one. A block, and then nobody else home as the stuff block at the front by Montag and McKee. Timeout, CWC. Snow has not used a single timeout in this one. Of course, they've been ahead pretty much the entire match, and really no need to do that. 11-7 on the Papa Murphy's scoreboard. We'll be back after this timeout on 88.1 Rustler Media.
Cowboy football is back at War Memorial Stadium on Saturday, September 28th to open Mountain West Conference play against UNLV. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m., so be sure to arrive early on game day for all the pregame festivities, including Military Appreciation Day. Get your tickets today at GoWIO.com or call 307-766-7220. And don't forget, it's a whiteout. Go to GoWIO.com/whiteout to get your official whiteout t-shirt.
Rustler Sports is brought to you in part by Expressway Lube of Riverton and Lander. They offer the 10-minute oil change. They also perform maintenance on all types of vehicles. Expressway Lube at 315 South Federal Boulevard in Riverton or 8126 Highway 789 in Lander. No appointment necessary at Expressway Lube.
Missing that voice, Joel Kindle will be back with me, I think, next week. He will not be here tomorrow, but I'm hoping next week he will be a part of it. And there's an ace by the Badgers, their 5th of the game. This one coming from Stapley. 5th of the match, I guess I should clarify a little bit more. 12-7, 5-point lead. Again, they set at Burnson, brought back over by Taylin Thompson. Middle, Daffer. Van Vossen goes cross, and that ball is out. Six-point Snow advantage now. Stapley continuing to serve. Glovax to Burnson. She'll swing and find her groove a little bit there. Sage with her 5th kill. Mary Moyle leading right now with 6. Watcott and Steffen back into the ball game as Glovax will check out. Oakley Leroll not playing today, not suited out. She's still in concussion protocol after she got hit in the head with a ball, according to our head coach. And rocking the cage is Montag as she's apologizing to the official like she maybe thought she did it on purpose. And I think everything is all right. Central will get the point. Or will they not? Snow got the point. All right. Was watching the collision. I guess I didn't watch the end of the play. Rasmussen at the top of a block of Montag. They'll go to Montag. Nice dig by Thompson. But they'll say no. And Taylin doesn't argue too hard. I thought she dug that. Anderson again the serve. Again, they go at Burnson. Steffen with the left hand. Too far close. Tries to bring it back, and the wheels falling off the apple cart now on Central a little bit as Riley Boyle going to check in for Aubrey Watcott. 16-8 Snow. They lead 2 games to none. Anderson with a tough serve. Steffen, back row, Morley. Near side, McKee is too deep and out. Mary Moyle back into the ball game, coming in for Taylin Thompson. Taylin transferring from Sheridan College a year ago. Their coach
To many Native Americans, the buffalo are considered a form of kin, and for centuries were essential to their culture and their very rhythm of life. Utilized for food, clothing, and tools, many traditional ceremonies revolved entirely around promoting the health of the buffalo herd. In the 16th century, North America contained
Badgers as they go right at Williams, who just came into the game. Rasmussen through the block. Nice dig, though, by Anderson. Brought back up, and Morley will free ball it over. Daffer outside. Moyle. That one's in. Mary Moyle. 7. Ava Rasmussen. Chucky out. So now she's Flava when she's not on the court. Is Ava. Daffer sending it middle. 7-point deficit for Central. Morley off the top of the tape connects. Sarah Morley with 9 kills to lead everyone in that category here today. McKee has 7 on her team as well. Savannah Tanner loading it up. 8-point Snow advantage. Tanner with a service error is number 5 on the team. Second of this game. Glovax and Van Vossen back in for Williams and Steffen. And Alicia Glovax, 5'8" freshman in the Palmer Ridge Bears. Ball skimmed the tape, pushed over. Alicia got it first. Peyton sends it deep. Middle, nicely done. Nice dig by Daffer again, as Moyle will send that one over. Free ball. Back set, nice dig by Williams, but she'll send it out. And it's now 20-12. Going to see into the first time Camden Strain, a 6'1" freshman from Thornton. No, excuse me. It's Tessa Roberts. It is Camden Strain, sorry, 6'1" freshman from Thornton, Colorado. And also Tess Roberts, a 6-foot sophomore out of Salem, Utah, checking into the ball game. CWC golfers are in Sterling, Colorado today. They're at the NJC Invite as they are looking for their 4th consecutive tournament win. The ladies, after 3 wins by the ladies individually. Kira Sponenberg won it the first weekend, and then it was Rossi Brownell winning the second one, and then last weekend was Lexi Cornell. CWC went 1, 2, 3, and 4 last week, separated by 6 strokes for the ladies in winning all 3 of the Region 9 events so far this season. Rodeo athletes are on their way to Sheridan. They'll perform today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And, of course, our soccer team playing later this afternoon at 5 for the ladies, 8 o'clock for the men. Serve short by Roberts, poked back over by Connor. Roberts got first piece of it, but Carly will get a 3rd kill. And Burnson going to check back in for Central for Peyton Williams. And Mary Moyle to serve. Moyle went between 2 defenders, but they'll still get it up. Morley sends it back over. Back set, Burnson, swing and a miss as it goes down the front side of the net. 21-13. And exiting is Eisen. McKee checking in. Also got to mention Cwc Thayer. Cwc on camera here today as well, as we couldn't see him working as Sage Burnson goes cross court and picks up her 6th kill. Ryan Whitehurst and Cwc Thayer on cameras on one side. Eric, Shanna, and Angelo on the other camera. That's an ace. Carly Connor, 2nd ace. Sage, Jaden, and Alicia with 11 each. Aubrey has 9. Kamiri has 8. Last year, Kamiri led the team in aces with 28. 21-15. Central down 6 with 4 to go. And another ace by Carly Connor. That is her 3rd ace of the set. Not just of the match, but 3rd right here in this game for Carly. She'll put a little more oomph behind that one, though, and send it deep and out. And that'll be service error number 7 on the Rustlers. 2 o'clock at KCWC FM Riverton, 208 to be more precise. I'm John Gabrielson. Thanks for being along for the ride as Stapley sends it over. Central down as Ava Rasmussen will tally kill number 6 for Ava Flav, and Stefan in for Glovax. Williams in for Van Vossen. Central down 5 with 3 to go. Trying to prolong this as they are down 2-0 in the match right now. Set, Montag. Peyton Williams got a piece of it, but Montag finished it. And the 6'1" freshman has 5 kills. (23-17) serving Camden Strain. Deep corner. Stefan goes out. They'll say a touch. And Ashley Stefan. That is her 3rd kill of the match for former Lady Wrangler, playing in front of the hometown crowd. Burnson's ace as she shanked it off of Camden Strain. First ace of the match by someone not named Carly Connor for Central. Sage with another ace. As that hits the top of the tape and falls down. And Coach Reynolds subbing back in Ellie Anderson and Corin Thornock. As it's a 3-point game now, 23-20. Burnson was ready to serve, but the down official is still conferring with the desk. Still working out some differences here on the scoring table. They've got them figured out, and they'll get back after it now. 23-20, Burnson into the net. Service error number 8 on Central. 5 service errors to pay back by the Badgers today. Ephraim, Utah, the home of Snow College. They also have a campus in Richfield. Stefan with a left hand off the block of Morley will connect for her 4th kill. Jaden Daffer serving. It is match point, by the way, at 24-21. Any mistake by Central or the kill right there is going to end it by Corin Thornock. Her 5th kill. And that's how it ends. 16, 17, and 21, the points by Central, but they give up the 25 on the other side in all 3 to Snow College, and they fall. Central going to drop to 5-9 on the season. That will put Snow at 18-2, and they have won 7 in a row, have the Badgers. They take care of CWC today 25-16, 17, and 21. C-Dub back at it again tomorrow, 9 a.m. and again at 11 a.m. And we'll tell you more as we wrap up some final stats in the post-game show. Final score on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard. Snow wins it in 3, 25-16, 17, and 21. Your Click It or Ticket post-game show brought to you by White is coming your way next.
This is the Russell Report.
Cross country, Catherine Sauerwein.
I want to be a wildlife biologist. I see a lot of issues out in the outdoor industry, like with the bears and the wolves.
Kenyon Townsend, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a biomedical engineer.
And what do?
They design prosthetics and artificial organs.
Live on location at the Riverton Country Club, and I've got Rossi Brownell. What are you studying?
I want to be a pediatric orthodontist.
Everything Rustler Sports on the Russell Report Sports Talk Show, Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 9 a.m.
Come join us for Central Wyoming College's production of Our Town.
The name of the town is Grover's Corners, New Hampshire, just across the Massachusetts line. Latitude 42 degrees, 40 minutes. Longitude 70 degrees, 37 minutes.
Join us October 10th, 11th, and 12th at 7 p.m. and October 13th at 2 p.m. Tickets are available at the CWC box office at the door and online at tickets.cwc.edu.
This is the school bus driver's prayer. May the roads be clear and the traffic not slow. May our drive not be burdened by fog, rain, ice, snow, or crazy drivers. May we reach safe and sound, and to and from school we go. Remember to yield for school buses. This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. It is illegal to pass a school bus that is stopped and loading or unloading children. By exercising extra care and caution, you too can save a life.
This is your Click It or Ticket postgame show brought to you by WYDOT as the Papa Murphy's scoreboard reads 3-0 Snow College as they take down the Rustlers 25-16, 17, and 21. Leading the way today, Mary Moyle, the freshman out of Ogden, Utah. The freshman out of Midway, Utah. 7 kills for Mary today. 6 kills apiece for Sage Burnson and Ava Rasmussen. Ashley Steffen with 4 kills today. Carly Connor and Mackie McDonald with 3 kills as well. 4 blocks by Central, unofficial. They may have had a few more than that, but for the most part, blocking not there for Central against the higher jumping, taller Snow team, and blocking I think would be is very essential to this. Central did have 5 aces today, 3 by Carly Connor, 2 by Sage Burnson. They did commit 8 service errors in this ball game. Snow College led by Sarah Morley, 9 kills unofficial. Andrea Anna McKee had 7 kills, 5 kills for Lydia Montag, 5 kills for Corin Thornick. Ellie Anderson and Marcy Stapley each with 1 kill apiece. And blocks, that was probably not a very good category of keeping blocks on my behalf.